Excellent greetings, everyone. Welcome to the Judy TV show. I talk about marriage and marriage related trending issues, and my name is Judith. Lovelies, I want to react to the issue of the Burna Boy and Sophia that has been trending for some days now. I guess the thing is gradually dying down, but I just want to draw out one or two lessons from there. We all know Burna Boy, one of the Nigerian Afrobeat singers, is well known all over the world. Sophia, as a matter of fact, I'm just getting to know Sophia, when this thing happened, when she made the post that she made. That was when I got to know Sophia. In fact, I was even like, is this Sophia Imade's mom? Before I now saw that, no, she's not the one. She's a different person altogether, a different lady. And then she now said that she had one or two flings with Burna Boy. And Burna Boy promised her to buy her a Lamborghini. And then he now reneged in the promise. After the whole thing, he has gotten what he wants, of course, and then he now reneged. To be honest, I will not even blame Burna Boy. Don't come for my head. I'll tell you why. First of all, is there a relationship with you and this guy? Okay, are you just marketing a product that you just met him and said, okay, you give me this and give me that? Maybe because there's no relationship, as in a long relationship or a well-known established relationship between they just met and the guy said, okay, I want this, and then she also gave her condition. Under that condition, maybe you will now say, okay, she's right, because if there's no relationship, the guy didn't ask to go out with her. He just that probably he just asked for that, and then she also gave her conditions. But the area I'm even looking at it is not the way that people are looking at whether she's right, whether she's selling her body, marketing her body, and all that. Yes, that is part of it. But two lessons I want to bring out here is that look, you see, we really cannot life choices. People differs, in the kind of life choices they make or the way they live their lives, and I think that is what is playing out in this issue of Sophia and Burna Boy. What do I mean by that? That is the way she decides to do it, as in, okay, let me, since he had told me that this is what he wants, okay, I'll now tell him this is also what I want, kind of exchange or something like that. Morally, it is wrong. Morally, it is wrong. But I don't know, how she would justify what she did. But I know that morally, it is very, very wrong. Okay, wrong in the sense that there are two issues there. That Sophia now, she's a Nigerian babe. I don't know which state she's from, but tomorrow she will expect somebody to marry her. The person that will come to marry her, the guy that will come to marry her, if the guy is also a Nigerian, Burna Boy is a well-known person. So the guy will now have it at the back of his mind that, Burna Boy has had my wife, and then, seen her nakedness and everything. How would that relationship flow? How would that trust be built? Sometimes people pay. The proper thing for people to pay now and play later. But like I said, the right choices, is left for everybody, especially once you're an adult. But you discover that these days people are now playing to pay later. What do I mean by that? By that kind of thing. And then she was even the one that exposed it. If she had even approached Burna Boy to, like, okay, what about the promise you made? Nobody would know, right? But she now brought it out there. Apparently, she wanted people to drag Burna Boy, not knowing that, it's also going to affect her, right? Because at the end of the day, now that it has happened like that, as I said, if at the end of the day nobody comes, and then whoever that is even going to come, apart from the moral aspect of whoever that is even going to come for her, will now be considering, am I as rich as Burna Boy? Can I, be able to step into the shoes of Burna Boy in the life of this lady? If maybe there's a relationship or they continue the relationship or whatever. These are one of the things that the guy will be considering. And at the end of the day, it's not every guy that will have the audacity to approach her knowing that she has had one or two with people like Burna Boy. And at the end of the day, this lady will now get to, I don't know how old she is now, she will now get to an age where she will now become worried about settling down. Now, when she now gets bothered about settling down and nobody is coming, that is what now leads to people now, being a side chick, this married man and whatever. And at the end of the day, if she now happens to be pregnant, oh, she now make herself, okay, I am now a second wife. But when you have the time to live your life so that things can happen to you, because, every time, everything in life has its season and it has its time. But the problem, these days is that, we are no longer waiting for that time for things to happen the way it should be. Now you did this thing and then you are even the one that is bringing it out. To you, you want people to drag Burna Boy so that they can buy. When, if that kind of a car is bought for you, what for? You put it on the social media to know that for people to know that you're happening, babe. This is now what you got. Probably you say, "Oh, I just bought this and all that." And all. At the end of the day, towards the evening time of your life, what is now going to happen? Are you going to be paying that time or are you going to be playing that time? It really matters. And I also want to, I said these two lessons that I'm going to bring out. This is one for her, but I also want to also bring out the issue of the younger ones that are looking up to celebrities. The younger ones that are looking up to celebrities. Whether anybody believes it or yet, a lot of younger ones now are no longer listening to their parents. A lot of younger ones now are not listening to even their teachers. Do you know who they listen to? Who influences them the more? Celebrities. People on the social media, people on the Instagram, the way they wear their clothes, what they buy, the kind of phone they use, the kind of phone they fit on. These are the kind of things that the younger, a good number of them, let me not say all, a good number of them are now looking at. That is now what moves them. That is now what influences them. Even when their parents will be telling them live right and all that, by the time they go out, they stay with their friends and they go through their phones and everything, and they see all these kind of things. So that is where I am like, Sophia, if you had done that with Burna Boy and everything, and it was privately done, as you people entered the door or hotel or room or whatever, or his house or whatever, I had it what you people did, you had it privately done. This aspect of marketing the thing and then trade by barter or whatever should also be handled privately. But now that you brought it out and all that, you forgot that there are people that this thing will be. You have fans. You have people that like it, especially younger ones. What do you think is going to? How do you think this is going to affect them? How do you think? If you feel that you are right, yes, because this person is not going to marry you, and then maybe it's a one night stand and all that. So let you use that opportunity to get what you're going to get, and the guy agreed that he was going to get it. That's what I'm saying. It can be handled privately, because you know how you met him, and then what you people did, you did it privately. But the bringing it out on the social media when you know that you have younger ones that look up to you, that you're a role model to, what are you now teaching them? What do you want them to learn from this? That's why I said, if people do not know it, a lot of parents, their children are no longer listening to them. A lot of, not that the parents are not talking, not they are not trying to put them right, but for one reason or the other, they are no longer listening to them. The social media is influencing them the more. Just as some teachers are trying their best on younger ones these days, some of the younger ones, but the social media has taken over, influencing them. So by the time you bring this kind of a thing there, that's why I faulted. I'm not, whether you want him to buy something for you or you ask him to buy a house for you. That is agreement between you and him. But what I'm saying is that the idea of bringing it out there, knowing that there are a lot of younger people that are looking up to you. That's where I'm looking at it from, and that's why I said there are two things I want to bring out. Because personally, on her, Sophia, because any guy that want to marry her now, this issue will come up. Whatever family the guy is from, before you now come and say, they say, is it not that one that Burna Boy? Because Burna Boy is a well-known. If it's a regular guy that is not known, that's a different thing. But Burna Boy is a well-known person. In fact, all over the world, so to say. So by the time a guy now comes now, his family or whatever, it will take a guy that has guts and audacity to stand his ground to say, no, I want to marry this person. And there are very few of the guys that can do like that. I stand to be corrected. But what I'm saying is that, when the guy, by the time the guy realizes that, okay, Burna Boy has had this person and so on and so forth, he can even use it to make a song tomorrow and all that. So the guy will consider that, right? And then again, the guy will also consider the fact that, okay, will I be able to step into the shoes of Burna Boy? This person that has something that's had something to do with Burna Boy, will I be able to, like, maybe financially or otherwise? So you see where the thing will also affect her by exposing it. But if you had kept it private, the way people did whatever you did private, and then be handling it, maybe by now, even if he doesn't buy the thing for you, you can give you the money or whatever. You guys will sort it out somehow. And then again, I now looked at it from the angle of the younger ones that are looking up to you as their role model. What are they going to learn from you? What do you expect them to take from this? What is going to be their takeaway from this? Like I said, a lot of younger ones now, they are no longer listening to their parents. So if you talk your own as a parent, by the time they get to school, some of them say by the time they get to school, if they want to go anywhere, they will lie to their parents, get somewhere along the line and change clothes into something they want, and then off they go. So a good number of the younger ones now are no longer listening to their parents, neither their teachers. So it is now social media that is influencing whoever that is their role model. They like this person, maybe the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you act, the way you, whatever thing you do. Or maybe you have a page or a channel where you talk and then they like you there and all that. So they start following you. So whatever thing you do becomes like, a pattern they want to follow. That's why I'm like, Sophia should have been more careful, handling this thing privately instead of bringing it out. Because I want to believe that the whole idea is just for people to drag Burna Boy so that he can be compared or maybe out of shame for him now to fulfill his promise. Not knowing that at the same time, the thing will also have effect on her. Guys, when I saw this, repeated videos that people have done on that, and all that, I just felt that, my concern mainly is for the people that are looking up to her, the younger ones that are looking up to her, and even to herself. But I trust God that, well, she will, at the end of the day, she will know how best to handle it, or maybe she has made up her mind that, even if her husband doesn't come, she doesn't care and all that. So, but even if her husband doesn't come and you decide to adopt a child or whatever, by the time the child is grown, somewhere along the line, somebody will remind him or her. Somebody will remind that child, you understand, of what the mother did at so and so and so. I mean, we've seen people bring up stories and videos of 1992, 1990, 19 whatever, 19 whatever, let alone. Okay. That's what I feel about the thing. Guys, I don't know what you people think. As usual, leave your opinion at the comment section and let's have a conversation around that, right? Thank you guys for always watching my videos. I know you're going to watch this one, obviously. Please do, and then leave your comments at the comment section. Thank you so very much, guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now, guys.